Alright guys, welcome back for part 6 of this Redfall Let's Play. Last time we left off, we were going to pick a new main mission, and I haven't actually taken a look at them to decide which one I was going to pick before the video. So, we can either get the reward for a grave situation, we can do a House of Echoes, which is the next part of the Avum quest where we got the film, and we watched that to watch the doctor turn into a multi-armed vampire, or we can start A Voice in the Darkness, where someone is broadcasting emergency rescue plans over the radio and is probably pulling people in to then kill them. I think we should go get the reward since it literally says a grave situation reward, so let's go get the reward for this.
I have something that might interest you. My father kept a shotgun. When things became, well, the way that they are, I put it in the trunk of my car, but I couldn't use it. I'm not a violent man. If you find it, you can have it.
Alright, so we just have to go find the car, and we can get a cool shotgun. Maybe it'll be stronger than the shotgun we currently have.
Excuse me?
You heard me. How do we know you ain't been working for those devils this whole time? You sent people to get the blood drained out of them. Maybe you'll do the same to us?
I think I've earned enough goodwill from you, Miss Creelman, to not have my motives questioned. How do we know you aren't one of those cultists? Or your husband?
Don't you dare.
Both of you showed up at the same time. What were you doing before? Maybe you're just biding your time until you can let those things in to kill us all?
Enough! Both of you! Listen to yourselves. You want to waste time blaming each other until one of you forces the other out into the street at gunpoint? I saw it happen at the shelter.
Hello.
It only took 2 days
How are you
for
feeling?
everyone to turn on each other.
I'm not gonna sit here and...
Yes, you are.
So tensions are getting thin. Tensions are growing thin in the firehouse. We've got the pregnant woman, Anna, being mad at the doctor for sending people to Avum where they were doing experiments on people. Whether or not he knew about those experiments is still to be found out. I personally think he did it, because that'd be a cool little twist to make you think you could trust him and then, you know, have him be the bad guy. Also, let me put my cool-ass stake on here. Not carrying around a wooden stake. Let's do this metal, red metal stake thing. Pretty wicked. Alright, so the only quest we have at the moment is to go to this car. So we can actually fast travel to... You know, I was going to fast travel to the safe house because it's closer, but that requires going through the city where there's going to be a lot of like that red mist we have to go around. Whereas if we start over here, we've got pretty much a straight shot down and we can just dip off the road if we run into that mist. So I think the faster play is to start at this one that's a little further away, but we'll probably have less detours along the way. And if not, we waste a nice stroll through the woods. Through the countryside. Let me mark this though, just so that I know where it's at. And we've got a new assault rifle with a pretty awesome scope that I picked up at the end of last episode because I thought it looked way stronger than the one we were using, even though the one we were using was pretty darn strong to begin with. Oh, poor horse. Unfortunate. So how are we all feeling about the series so far? I'm having a good time with the game. Graphical issues aside, frame rate issues aside, the game is very fun. I'm having fun mowing through the cultists. The vampires are a pleasant challenge. They're not difficult. When there's more than one of them, it does get a little heart pumping. And at times, the game is actually just terrifying, especially at night or in like dark basements. You turn a corner and there is a vampire directly in front of you, and it actually is scaring me. So it's got a great ambiance. It just has to... We're definitely unlocking the police car trunk. It definitely has a great ambiance. It just has to back that up with, you know, better... heck yeah. With better gameplay, just better... not gameplay, sorry. Better just graphics and frame rate all around. However, there are some really cool visuals, like this whole, you know, water. It's not really frozen, but just held in place. That's awesome. But then as we're looking there, we start to get frame rate issues because we're looking off into a distance like that. So it's really a give and take of what is and is not good about this game. I still think, I think it was the first or second episode, probably the second one actually. I was in an alleyway and I thought I killed all the vampires, and then one was just like right next to me, and that is probably the most scared a video game has made me in a very long time.
Redfall sure loves those.
I hear cultists, hold on. Yeah, there's some down there. I thought I heard them closer than that, but screw it. Yeah, but let's try out this new sniper. The sway on this rifle is more than it was in the other one. With the other one. Oh, there you are. I was wondering if you saw me. Alright, cool. So this assault rifle is what I hoped it was, and that is a one-tap kill to the head. I actually thought the scope looked really cool. Functionally, I don't like it. It takes up too much of the screen, making it difficult to track your targets. Functionally, thought it looked really cool. Thought it would look better. Maybe if I'm using it as more of like a longer range, and maybe I get rid of the sniper and keep this as my long range option. That'll work. But for right now, I'm not too enthused by it. But like, that's great. That works great. The gunplay is awesome. I said this in the last video. The gunplay in this game feels very good. The guns just feel nice to handle. Whether or not it feels realistic is not really the point. They just feel fun to handle for the game that we're playing. So the car's somewhere in the area here. Oh, it's in here. And we get a shotgun. Let me see if it replaces... Oh, baby, that definitely replaces the one we're currently using. So we get a brand new double barrel shotgun. So we're going to have to reload more often, but the damage it's going to put out is going to murderize some vampires. We got to level up. Let's go ahead and... I think we have 2 skill points we haven't used. So let's put some skill points into some stuff. So I like our umbrella ability. We haven't gotten to use the vampire ex-boyfriend, mostly because I don't understand how the resource that that activates it is gained, I think just by killing other vampires. So I don't want to put points into that just yet, because I'm a little nervous that I'll put points into it and we won't end up using it all that often. The lift one's not bad. And the psychic residue, I think, is what recharges the ultimate ability. So if I pick this up, we could use the ultimate more often. But we seem to be using this the most, so I'm going to do this for right now, just because this is what we're relying on the most currently, so I just want to keep stacking into it. Once we don't have any other upgrades we can make to it, or, you know, we find something that is more useful, maybe we change up what we're doing. Oh, wow, that's a lot of stuff in that bag. Thank you, Mr. Cultists. So that is that taken care of. I think we have to head back to the firehouse to pick up our next mission. That was a real quick one. Probably could have ended the last video by doing that one. I didn't realize how quick that was going to be. Alright, so let's go pick up a different mission to do. I don't think we have any other side missions currently. Let me take a look really quick. Oh, yeah, we have to kill the underboss. I don't know where the underboss is, though, so I don't quite know where to go for that. I think we'll figure it out as we go along. I'm going to continue to do main story stuff. We'll figure out where the underboss is later. So we can either continue on with the Avum stuff, or we can start A Voice in the Darkness. I think we continue on with the Avum stuff, just to keep the storylines nice and clean if we can.
That old house on the hill? I must have seen it 100 times whenever I came downtown. I always wondered what was going on in there.
It looks spooky as hell, like there was a monster creeping around in it. Well, I was right. Great.
Avon was making monsters and Addison was part of it. He turned himself into the Hollow Man. Why? For what? But how they did it? It's got something to do with blood. Something to do with me, too. I'm gonna go in there and find out.
I think it's cool that the outfit that I've chosen is in the cutscene, so she was in the fireman outfit that I put her in. Just a nice little thing that I like when games do. Okay, Anna's got some radio instructions there. Alright, let's just get our fast travel on. There are 3 separate vampire nests that we need to destroy as well. So, yeah, let's go up here, do this, then we can swing down here, take these 2 nests out, and then maybe leave this one until we have a better quest over in this area so we don't waste our time going over there, right? I think that's a solid plan.
Well, heading out to the spooky-ass mansion, I guess. There has to be something there on how to get rid of this Hollow Man guy.
Spooky ass mansion is this direction, so I don't have to drop the ping on it. I think I can figure it out. It's right up through the trees there.
You been up there yet? In the house?
Not yet.
I'll just go past them.
Haven't been allowed.
I was. The Hollow Man speaks to you in there. Tells you things. You see what he was before. What
Semi-auto shotgun does more damage than my
How do I
current
get in?
shotgun.
What do I do?
You gotta be invited. And don't beg.
Lower rate of fire,
You are
but more
embarrassed.
ammo. And I like this shotgun. This looks cool. The double barrel. I want to use it for a little bit. I think we're at a point where so far every gun that we've used has seemed like it's doing like a perfect amount of damage, and we're just kind of ripping through enemies. So I don't feel the need to constantly take what might be like statistically the best option. I want to use this double barrel for a little bit. I do regret taking this assault rifle, just because I really don't like this scope. Maybe it'll be better later on, though.
Why would you destroy that?
It's the last house on the left. Seriously. I mean, seriously? Ugh. Okay, how do I get in?
So I could pop him in the face, but I don't think that kills him. And then that alerts others. There's a vampire way up there. That's cool. And if there are others in the area, other like Hollow Men, oh, there's a Lumineer, there. So if I aggro him, he's gonna do the shroud thing, and we're gonna have a whole big problem here. This is a time when I think a little sneaking is appropriate. And we can use some of our abilities to potentially get around some stuff. This little back mausoleum here. There's a back door that maybe I can lockpick my way into.
Okay, where's the lab we saw in that film reel?
Oh yeah. I'm actually, like, kind of terrified right now. I don't care about your meal plan. I really don't. Oh, God, this is... okay. Yeah, this is one of the game... So when everyone was doing, like, the early access stuff, like, meeting with the devs, playing some of the game, this is part of the portion they were allowed to play, so I actually kind of know a little bit of what goes on in this one. Not story-wise, I just know the mechanic with the doll that I just picked up.
Your heart is about
I am unstoppable.
This shotgun is freaking awesome. Holy crap. I only have six vampires left in it, though. If it takes 2 shots to kill a vampire at close range, I've got 12 shots. So we need to keep that in mind. Potentially use our other guns for a little bit, so we don't completely run out of that shotgun ammo. This gun is full auto. I don't know why I was just treating it like it was semi-auto, and I clicked for every one of those shots earlier. Maybe just because it's so, such a low fire rate. We found the loft key, so we can go to the loft. What I'm looking for, though, is not the loft. Right. So is that the loft? That's to the outside, isn't it? I like the idea of us, like, infiltrating this super vampire infested place. All we're really doing is picking up, like, binoculars and tape dispensers and stuff. I mean, I guess that's true of any game where there's just random stuff to be collected around the map, but it's just funny to me. Oh, we got a board game, and we got another board game. One of the board games is worth more, though. I think next time I see the board games, I want to see what they are, if they have anything on them. Because we picked some up in one of the other stores, and we picked up 2, and one was worth more than the other, so they're obviously different items. Just curious what exactly makes them different. Alright, so we're in the loft. Another shotgun here. Technically maybe better than our shotgun.
That girl Claire says it's a security risk to use my recording equipment. I've used it for decades. All my experiments. What does she think she is? If I could remember. Well, I have my dictaphone. Claire uses them, why can't I? Wayland sample, test 1. We need a name for it. If that man, Elias, if he's right. Gateway sample, test 1.
We got another doll. So there is a dollhouse that we're gonna have to take these to. I don't need to spoil it for you guys. I just can't pretend I don't know any longer. There's a dollhouse we have to take these to, and there's a number of dolls throughout the house. Life's cheat code. Oh, this is from like a self-help book, I guess. Self-help book. It's a tongue twister. Charlemagne and the Fox, Chapter 2. Why do I feel like Charlemagne and the Fox is like an actual book? Like, all these other ones seem like they've been, you know, fake books. But Charlemagne and the Fox sounds like a real one. Maybe just because it sounds artsy and whatnot. Oh, hello, friend. Come on. Oh, why'd you go down there, dude? Come back up. That was rude. You should have announced your presence. You left the room, you come back to the room. What are you doing? Also, when did we lose all of our shotgun ammo? I feel like I had 12, and now suddenly I have 3? Doesn't seem right. Oh well. Maybe I dropped some earlier. Got scared at something, got spooked. Is there randomly a light on in this room when there hasn't been a light anywhere else in this house? I don't like it. I mean, there's been little lights, but I mean like the actual light. We need Amelia's room key. So I'm gonna guess Amelia's room is where the dollhouse is. So we need the key to get in there. I think we've searched this whole upstairs. So only other place to search is the rest of the downstairs, right? Squelching, like something creaky and undead was moving. Yeah, I think I said at the beginning of this episode, but the environment this game created is awesome. Oh. So there's going to be a couple guys in here, isn't there? Hello, Mr. Wolf. So what we're going to do is 2 quick headshots. Bang, bang. Like I said, bang, bang. 2 quick headshots. So the question marks are more orange when they're like more looking into what's going on.
Oh, awesome. Freaky, creepy explosion right where I wanted to go. That's super helpful. Thank you.
Cultist first and stay this time. Because the cultist is going to be annoying if we don't get rid of him. That's just a given. Alright, I feel like it's time. Help me out, Jason.
You messed with me.
You owe me one.
Yeah, Jason. Good shit.
Wrong dude, bro.
I'll bite out your heart.
Cool. Alright, that was for sure a solid use of Jason.
That's his name. Charles Beck. It's his blood and his sister. I can't remember. His sister made him do it. I think she's his sister. It's a fog. A terrible fog. But it's clearing. He's helping it clear. My research. They're using my research. I can remember my research. They want it. They'll leave if I don't help them. Can I say no?
Sorry, I'm trying to use my ability X to like jump up here, and I can't seem to use the ability. Well, guess we'll just climb the old-fashioned way. We've been here. Okay. So I know where we're at.
I lived. And all about me was ruin. I lived. And now I still live. There ain't nothing could kill me.
I'm sure you guys can hear it, but like that creaking sound that sounds like old joints moving. Oh my gosh, that's great. Whoever on the sound design team came up with that one is doing their job well. Alright, so we still need Amelia's key, though. Where is Amelia's key at? Oh, is that it right there? Yep, there we go. So now we head back up here to Amelia's room. And this is where we can place some of the dolls, I believe. Yep, cool. Makes sense.
Is this a hospital bed? Why would he need one in here? Isn't this a kid's room?
He was testing on his daughter.
I hate this.
We need one last doll. So we found one in the attic and one down there. Is that where we found these? So is that saying I should look for the other doll out by the terrarium? Because that seems to be the general vibe I'm getting from that. And if that's not actually the case, like if the other doll is not in there somewhere, I feel like that is misleading. Yo. Swing your janky ass head back over here, bro. I did not realize they die so easily. I would have killed all of them a lot sooner. Ooh, there was some delay on that one. Did y'all feel that? From shot to hit, there was like just a tiny little bit of delay. Just make sure we're reloaded on everything. Yep, there's our doll. It's haunted. taking some optimized routes for this path. All right, I don't know what
What's in
happens.
that dollhouse? Oh, looks like it's missing all its dolls.
All right, I want to read this really quick. List of characters for my doll story. Lucy doll loves to cook and bake. That's the one in the kitchen. Tina doll loves to hide at the tippy tops. That's the one in the attic. And then Bella doll is in the garden. So we just picked up Bella. What is that creaking noise? I hate it. I don't like it. Oh god. Oh god. I don't like this. Did we just go back in time? We definitely just went back in time.
Where the hell am I? What happened to the house? It's like it never got busted up.
Huh. So this is like a alternate universe, different dimension, something like that? Oh, who just saw me? What? Take this. Ah!
That's new.
That's sick. Truly despise this. I'm not sleeping tonight. It is 12:30.
It's time for the butterfly.
I have work in 8 hours. I'm not sleeping tonight.
No. No, I don't want it. I don't want to do it anymore.
We've been doing this for years now. I know that you're a good girl.
But it hurts. It makes me so sleepy.
You know how important this is. Don't you want to be well? Don't you want me to be well?
Yes.
Oh boy. So experimenting
What was he
on
doing to
your
her?
daughter.
Was she really sick? Was she his kid? Okay, that's new. But was that a memory? Do these things have memories in them? Must be nice to put all your bad memories somewhere else.
Alright, so Sin Eaters carry psychic visions of the past, and when I kill them, I get to see those visions. So maybe if I go back to all the places I found the dolls, I will have a Sin Eater each of those places to then kill to see memories. Oh, that's cool. Is that normal for a house to have like a two-way fireplace? I feel like that's pretty good design actually, because then you can block up one side, like pull like a metal grate down and block one side just to heat one room if you wanted. Or you could have a party spanning two separate rooms heated by the same fire. I don't know, just seems like a pretty good design to me. Alright, well, let's test my theory. We know where the terrarium is, where the other doll was. So let's see if there's a Sin Eater out here. Oh yeah, totally there is.
There's those butterflies again. Guess he really likes them. Freaky to keep them all locked up.
I have a present for you. You've been very good this week.
Really?
Remember when you showed me the butterfly? In the greenhouse? Well, I had it mounted for you. Isn't it pretty? Amelia!
It's dead. You killed it. Why did you kill it?
Alright,
Did he really think she'd like that?
well-meaning, but overall bad idea. So the last one is gonna be like It's on the first floor somewhere. I just don't remember where we found that first doll, because we just kind of found it. So we're going to have to explore a couple rooms until we come across it, unfortunately. Oh. Not cool. It's not okay. It wasn't in here. This was the room that was exploded, right? So we need Addison's lab key for this. So this is not where the doll is. I'm going to assume the doll is on the other half of the house then. Just game-wise, symmetrically, that would make sense to me. Oh yeah, I hear the sin eater. Here we go.
I don't want you leaving the house today. I need you here.
Way better.
But you said after the butterfly,
Now, Amelia, you know how you always feel in the afternoons.
I want to see my friends. I don't want them to forget me.
If you're a good girl, you can see them tomorrow.
You said that yesterday.
That's Addison, isn't it? And that kid. He wouldn't let her leave. Why?
Alright, now into his lab room.
Huh. So this is what it used to look like before the Hollow Man.
Papa, I'm really cold. I can't feel my arms.
Just a little longer. Fly isn't finished.
Papa, I can't keep my eyes open.
Stay awake, Amelia. Amelia? Amelia! What am I supposed to do now?
I was getting real freaked out at the end there.
He killed her. He wasn't even... He really thought he was helping her. This is what did it. In the butterfly pendant. What he did to her, I can feel it. This is what can stop him.
Dear Dr. Addison, firstly, I would like to thank you for your many years of service to the Redfall General Hospital. You have been an outstanding physician. However, your tenure here ended 2 years ago, and it is no longer appropriate for you to use the hospital amenities, including the gym and the doctor's lounge. Please return your keys to a member of the administrative staff at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, Dr. Brennan Roman. Yeah, I'm sure he loved being kicked out of his place. Well, let's head back to the dollhouse so we can go back to the regular world. I'm sure nothing spooky is going to happen between here and the dollhouse. Oh, just a normal kid's room with a hospital bed. Totally normal. I'm checking behind me the second we get back. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Return to the fire station for your next mission briefing. Oh, thank God. Oh wait, I can just do it from here. We're getting out of this goddamn house. I'm done with it. I'm over it. I'm done with it. I'm out of it. That is going to end this episode of our Redfall playthrough. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you could leave a comment, a like, a subscribe, anything you can do to help me rise up that algorithm, I really appreciate it. Otherwise, have a great day, and I will see you next time.